Hey there, Otaku Ken-chan, back with another episode of Go Mega Otaku Gamer Alpha. Today we're going back on the rack again. We're going back to my favorite era in gaming, and that's the 1980s. Yeah, okay, even though the graphics weren't that great, it was still cool. Everything was new. A lot of those machines, though, had a certain kind of appeal that you really couldn't get in the home, simply because the graphics just weren't there on home consoles. But some people tried to make up for it by making cute little tabletop things that looked like arcade machines, and that's what we're going to look at today. This is the second installment of this. I did another episode about this before. Let's go ahead and take a look at more electronic games from the 1980s. Here we have Q-Bert, Galaxy 2, Invader from Space, and they aren't kidding about that. Touch Me by Atari, which is not even a video game, but it is an electronic game. And Merlin. First thing you'll notice about this is a remake that came out in the early 2000s. But it still works very much like the original. Let's have a look at these individually. Let's try it. This is actually probably easier to control than any of the console versions of this that I've played. That's what happens when you clear a board. Crap. This is called Galaxy 2 by Epoch. This has this strange curved screen in the back. Okay. Kind of looks like Galaga. Anyway, you get the idea of that. Wow, I'm getting bombed. This is Invader from Space. This is more like Space Invaders than Galaxian, or Galaga or whatever. Yikes. This is well before Game Boy came out, people. Nobody even heard of Game Boy at this point. You wanted portable gaming, you had to do something like this, or too bad you didn't get to do portable gaming. Invader from space. Wow. Okay, here's something that's a little bit common for this area, actually. If you ever heard of Simon, Simon was a little circular, actually quite a big circular, shaped machine, big circle thing that had touchpads on it, and it would the machine would play a little sequence, and you had to match it. I'll show you. This is Atari's Touch Me. It looks like a little pocket calculator. It works the same way. Okay. What? I did that right. Wow, I completed that level. Hooray! Okay, just like Simon. Simon says, it's Atari's Touch Me. And the last one we're going to take a look at today is this remake knockoff of Merlin. It looks more like one of those chumpy cell phones from like the early 90s than it does, you know, a Merlin. The original Merlin was actually much larger than this. And it had circular pads that were membrane type things. These are actual buttons that you can push. I really wish they made like a cell phone adapter or something so that you could use this as a cell phone. I would love to just like put this up to my ear somewhere and have it work as a real cell phone. That'd be cool. I remember when we were kids, we used to pretend, when we had one of these, it was really large. We used to pretend it was like some kind of super high-tech phone. Little did we know that, you know, there were going to be super high-tech phones like that someday, like real shortly thereafter, actually. But this plays multiple different games. They're all simple games like blackjack and tic-tac-toe and stuff like that. And it's all represented by things on the screen here. And without getting too heavily into this, the original Merlin, I don't think, did that. But we can do like tic-tac-toe. Okay, so, all right, so we oh. So I guess I start. So I'll put one here, and the one that's not flashing is his. So 4, yeah, 7 for the block. See how it works. Yeah, there's a way that you can always win this, and I never do it right. Ever. Oh boy. Yes. Anyway, that's tic-tac-toe, and then you got new game, same game, hit me, and M down here. I guess M is Merlin. Hit me is for the blackjack, but we'll hit new game. Music machine's great. You can just, like, here's your rest. You got to play your rest, don't forget. Okay, right, and then we hit, yeah, you hit the M button. And it just plays back what you did. Echo, okay. So, okay, this is similar to the touch me thing I was just doing. got all three of them wrong. It's so fast on here. Ooh. So you get the idea. And there's other games on here. Let's see here. That's the Blackjack 13. Magic Square. And Mindbender. But anyway, I just wanted to show these. Not so much a review of these, but just kind of like a trip down memory lane for some of the older gamers out there that remember these handy-dandy, funky little devices that were part of our lives when we were young a million years ago. But anyhow, that's these things. This has been Volume 2 of electronic games in the 1980s, even though this one really was a remake in the 2000s. But it's based on a game from the 1980s. And the rest of these are, of course, from the 1980s. I hope you enjoyed seeing these lovely little machines and taking that trip down memory lane to nostalgia, nostalgia world. And we will see you back next time here on Go Mega Otaku Gamer Alpha.